Dentist Walter Palmer kills Cecil the Lion. The public wants to kill Walter, and we are bored.
Cecil?
Did I say Cecil?
He said
That doesn't matter.
Is it Cecil?
Oh, shoot.
I
No,
don't think
see?
it matters.
No,
I think it's
It
Cecil.
totally does. Everyone loves that lion.
I mean,
I can't butcher that.
Cecil.
He's dead.
Wait,
He's dead, Andrew. He's dead.
Cared. All right. Pause. Cecil.
No, I think it's
All right,
Cecil.
Oh, it is Cecil.
You said Cecil.
Oh, it's Cecil?
C-E-C-I-L?
It's Africa.
Let's
It's Africa,
linger.
dude.
Let's
It's
linger on
Africa.
this for about an hour.
It's Africa.
That's true.
They say things differently.
That's what I was reading about too. They were just like, we don't have water, and these people care about a dead lion. Like I was reading that, like these locals were like, "Are you kidding me?"
Jimmy Kimmel said Cecil.
Okay.
It's Cecil.
I'm sorry.
Let's dive into it.
Let's take a pause. Cecil. And now I can just edit that in there.
Jimmy Kimmel.
That's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be like hello, Eek the cat.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Board. Board is an educational comedy podcast where we discuss current topics, answer listener-submitted questions, dive into Craigslist posts, perform some improv, all while playing a board game. I'm joined by the most gorgeous man in the world, Joey Davis. Joey, how are you doing?
So good.
Joey, how do you feel about the lion situation?
Oh man, I'm pretty sad. It's sad to see big animals die, but it's sad to see lots of things die.
Hey, man, that's preach, man.
I mean, it's just sad, you know.
How many
That's
animals
deep.
are you seeing die?
Gosh. Well, I saw a skunk right outside of the studio.
Die?
No.
How big
but
was it?
Close. It was a pretty big sucker, and he was just kind
Okay.
of walking
Hasn't
around.
this happened to you before? Oh, no, that was a raccoon.
Yeah. I got a
Is
thing for
there a
little critters.
complete correlation between the size of an animal and how much you care about its death?
Absolutely. Yeah. Like elephants dying, super sad. Blue whales.
That's why you won't see Jurassic Park.
Water
Right.
for elephants.
Waterfowl.
That was...
I haven't seen the movie,
that
so
was the
spoilers.
worst scene in the...
And the person to my right who's spoiling the movies is, of course,
Claire Sandwichy. Claire, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing so good.
Claire, you love animals, do you
I
not?
do. Yeah, I'm really torn up about this whole thing. But I
can
don't
tell
think we...
by all those tears rolling down your face.
Yeah, it's really bad how it happened. I heard somebody on the phone at Target talking about it. Some guy was telling somebody on the phone about it, and I just started following him around Target because he was
gosh.
so passionate about the whole lion thing, and I thought he was about to tear up. I literally followed him in and out of aisles.
Oh my god. It was probably one of those situations where it was like, yeah, Mom, tell me more about our
my
dog.
God, she keeps following me. Please, honey,
Send
please.
help.
It was like amazing how passionate he was about this lion case, but yeah. No, it was really sad.
Yeah.
But I don't think we should kill this guy. People want to skin this guy.
What?
Yeah, no, people are like,
Skin him?
we want to skin him like he killed the lion. Yeah.
Who are these people? I didn't
people
hear
on
about
Twitter?
Other
Mia
lions.
Farrow.
Other lions are pissed.
I'm not Mia
They have a
Farrow.
right.
Some celebrity, I don't know who it was,
only
tweeted his address.
Who's
He's in,
Oh,
like,
Mia
hi-
Farrow, yeah.
Was it Mia Farrow? Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Yeah, she tweeted his address out because he's like in hiding right
Huffington
now.
Post put this picture of her that just looks like, it's unrelated, but it looks like she's like,
She's
that's
like,
right.
yeah.
It's like arms out in the air. It's just
look
like
what I
it's
did.
like this triumphant, like as if she
Yeah.
threw it to the wind.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's just called white pages. So yeah, that's anyone's got that going on.
And if you're wondering who that fourth voice in the studio is with us, we have director Seth Worley here with us.
And I was invited. I'm not just.
We have no idea. He just showed up.
He was out there with the skunk. I said,
Had
"You're gonna
headshots.
get sprayed. Get in here."
Yeah. Why not?
Seth, do you have a opinion on the matter?
Well, it's obviously terrible.
Sure.
I did not know. However, it's been. I don't know if I should say this. It's been pretty good for Cecil the Lion's, career posthumously because I did not know of him prior to his time.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't know
didn't
this
either.
war.
And now
Tons
I
of
love
movies
him.
are probably going to be
Yeah.
coming out.
I've looked
So-
up, I've researched his life myself just to see, man, what did he do on this earth that made him such
It's
a
really
celebrity?
raised awareness of Cecil the Lion.
I
Unfortunately,
mean, why was
is
he
dead.
so popular? Because of his black mane? Was that it?
I
'Cause
thought-
we just had like a
I think he
tracking
could
device
dance,
on
actually.
him.
Was it just the mere fact that he
The
did
dance?
not eat people constantly? Like, I feel like any
Yeah.
lion that would roam around and not kill you would become a beloved lion.
I think
I
he
think
was
it's
like-
just because
he
they
was the
they
runt.
put a tracking device on it, and so everyone was just attached to it. Like they do that for sharks too, and you can watch them online.
See, I want to. Okay, let's get ahead of this then. Who are the beloved sharks so we can know about them prior to
Yeah,
their death?
seriously.
Celebrate 'em now.
Because I like
There
going
are
fishing.
yeah,
so
there's
sue
a
me.
few. There's a few that I've tracked online because I'm from Florida, and you can see them. They get really close to the shore, like you can see where they're.
Do you get
where
like
they
alerts
ping.
when they?
I mean,
Please tell me you have like push notifications for specific
The sound
sharks.
effect is dun dun. Hey, it's coming around.
That'd be
Dun,
incredible.
dun. And like, the closer it gets.
no, but I was home for Christmas like in 2012, and there were 2 great white sharks that were within like the surf zone of our beaches. It was great, and they pinged, so everyone knew.
There were
Like,
G-Dub S's there?
yes,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
it was crazy.
When you
But
say they pinged, I just imagine them like sending you Gmail, G-chat.
Hey guys, we made it. We made it home. We made it home. All right.
I
there.
heard you
What's
were
up?
here
What
for
you doing?
vacations.
I'm around.
yeah.
All right, and the game we're playing today is a fantastic game called Heartthrob, and as the board game says, it is
You're not talking to the mic.
for all girls who love boys. So we found it very appropriate. for
Which does
today.
disqualify some.
Well,
The
Claire.
majority.
Joey.
Look, I think we all like boys. We can all get behind that.
I think we can all agree everyone
We
here
all love boys.
likes boys.
Yeah. In some capacity, yes.
Wait, is the podcast episode going to be called Heartthrob with Seth Worley?
Yes.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Dream come true.
And I also think it's worth saying,
For everyone.
prior to buying this game called Heartthrob, I actually bought another game called Heartthrob, read it over, decided it wasn't good enough for this podcast, so now I have 2 games called Heartthrob.
Was this before or after you invited me to play a game
This-
called Heartthrob?
This was after. Yes, after.
So you felt locked in by telling me that you were. You were
No,
playing
I
Heartthrob.
just-
You
I
had
was
to find.
expecting
Get me another Heartthrob.
Yeah. No, I got the 1981 version, and as it turns out, it was just very.
We
very
played it last
adult.
night.
Yeah.
It really
really?
was. No,
Yeah,
it
it
was for
was.
18
No.
years and older. A lot of
Oh.
STD talk
For
and
women
stuff like
who
that.
love boys, not girls.
That's right.
Okay.
But not women who love men. So it's just a whole big mess. Big mess. So the way you play this game is essentially, I'll do it right now. I'm gonna draw 3. You guys each pick a heartthrob out. They're pulling out essentially a headshot of a unfortunate man from the 80s who got roped into this.
Unfortunate.
Can we show
I'd
our
say so.
Heartthrob to others?
Yes, we get
Okay.
to see these heartthrobs. Seth,
Ooh.
or Joe? Yeah, you start us off. Who you
I
got?
got Alan. Looks like the bookworm.
Okay, can you hold it up for a camera too? Feel like. Oh, also, if you are just listening to us and you're not seeing us, you're missing out because this is our first video episode.
Cameras
So
everywhere.
yes, cameras everywhere. 3 places total, but everywhere.
I got Johnny.
Okay, what about Johnny?
Now, Claire,
What can you
put your
assess?
face in there.
He is a musician
Nice.
Now, how do you know that?
because he's holding a guitar.
Could be a guitar salesman.
Jump to conclusions.
A
Correlation, not causation.
floral guitar.
All right. He's a florist.
I think maybe I don't
Settled.
know.
I got-
He has a mohawk.
Yeah.
No,
No, it's a mohawk.
Mullet,
It's a
mullet.
mohawk.
Whoa.
That's like a faux hawk mullet.
he's wearing a
Hawk.
he's wearing a leather jacket with no shirt underneath.
I was
So
never clear on what a flock of seagulls was. Where does that play into
It's
the hair?
it's the
band.
it's the band. It's the
Right.
band Flock of Seagull. It's like
But
the
yeah.
whoosh.
Okay.
is that the title of a hairstyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically
Named
after
after
the
the
band. named after the
Oh,
band.
okay.
Iran.
If you watch Friends, most people learn of it from
Yeah.
Friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's
yeah.
also, I
Chandler
think
and
Tommy
Pat.
Boy or Black Sheep has a moment with a guy with a flock of seagulls
Gotcha.
Interesting.
haircut. Or an
Okay.
Adam Sandler, one of those. I have Ricky, who seems to have a strong taste for glasses.
Can you see Ricky?
Oh, you think Ricky and Alan would hang out? So these guys would hang out.
I think Ricky and Alan
see
like
that?
hang out, and everyone talks about how much they hang out.
They hang out.
What's going
Ricky and
on?
Alan talk. They hang out all the time in the library.
They play heartthrob sometimes.
I want to be there for this photo shoot because it's not like during these times, like during this decade, it was like these. It was more comfortable
Are they
for
both
these
wearing
guys to
turtlenecks?
model in this
Oh, no,
way.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
In fact, probably even less so.
And you know what? Like, is that Alan? Is that
Yeah,
his name?
Alan.
He's pretty toned down. Like they let him just
He's
be.
cool. He's like, should I put the glasses
Ricky
in my
is
mouth?
like Ricky just brought something on his own. They,
Right,
they
right.
didn't tone it back. They didn't tell him to calm down.
Man, just keep
Same
the
with
glasses in
Johnny.
your pocket.
Johnny be good there.
Yeah. Johnny's a free spirit.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna play one round really quick, and so
Look at these. Heartthrob holders.
This is a game to test how well we know each other. Essentially, what we all are going to do now is pick which of those guys are our hunk, who we think is the best dude around. Okay. And then we also make assumptions based on each other's character, who they picked.
And we put them in row 1.
Yes,
dancing
top row, put all of our names. And then when it says, would you like to dance, that's this person asking you. Okay. Who do you want to ask? Who would you want to ask you, would you like to dance? Does that make sense?
Oh, you're not answering the question. You're picking who you would like to dance with.
Yes.
Then they should say, who would you like to dance with, not would you like to dance? Because I'm answering if I would like to dance. Yes. And I'm answering to 3 men. Yes. So many complications going on here.
All right. Cool. So let's all go ahead and say who we picked. I went with the conservative bet. I don't know. I was kind of feeling Alan. Safe.
To dance with?
Yeah, I would dance with Alan. He's not going to try anything. It's going to be very, very respectful, I think.
Mark off when we got things wrong here?
Yeah.
You circle it if you got it right.
So there's no negativity here. I'm going to mark it out. I'm going to take away the point.
Yeah, I got that wrong too.
Are we going clockwise or are we doing?
Yeah. How would you say you got? So.
Well, who would I like to who would I like to ask me to dance? Johnny looks like he'd be a fun dancer. Quite honestly.
I did put.
Yes, I got that too.
Put Johnny.
Johnny for you as well.
So we can read you like a book. When we showed you that Johnny card,
you're like, yikes.
Well, I can't get things away because there's 2 more questions.
It's true.
I also put Alan because he just looks so sweet.
Circle.
Yeah. Joey?
Did you get that right?
I put Johnny.
Yeah. Dang.
Yes, man. 2 for 3.
I put Ricky for you. You look like a Ricky guy. For
For
dancing.
It was hard. I put Andrew and Claire. I put for Ricky. Thought you guys kind of liked
I did put
the spunk.
I feel like you could fix Ricky.
For Andrew.
I could fix Ricky.
That's why.
If anyone could, it was you, Joe.
Because I was once a Ricky.
Dang, dude.
Yeah. And you know what?
We've all Rickies.
I just like that sweater situation too.
Okay, so now we're gonna actually establish personalities, as weird as it is for our guys, and pick a few traits for them. So I'll go ahead and do this.
What do we do here?
So who's this guy right here? Who am I pointing at?
This is Alan.
Alan. Okay.
Sweet
yeah,
Alan.
sweet Alan. We all love Alan. Guess what?
What?
Very fitting. Alan is nicknamed Golden Boy.
Oh,
Aww.
of course he is.
Man.
Yeah.
Ding,
Very
ding, ding.
fitting. And also, when I played
Well, now we have to get
this game by myself in my house to understand it, because it is complex. It was weird. These cards are very prophetic.
Men are complex creatures.
Who's this right here?
Johnny.
Johnny? Guess what? He's class president.
Oh,
wow! That actually kind of rounded him out a little bit. Yeah. That made him. He's a sensible person now.
This is like his hobby, but he's still book smart.
He's fun, but he's a responsible person.
Yeah, Bill Clinton played the sax really well.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah,
it's not all he did.
And this is
very well.
This is Ricky.
Ricky. Guess what? He's nicknamed Motormouth.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What does that mean?
Is this just a game?
Talks a lot.
Is this a game where we just are impressed by the game's ability to play itself?
Yes.
It's basically just.
I can definitely see him as Motormouth.
Assigning traits.
All right, and then also back to Alan. He's training to be an Olympic gymnast.
Okay.
Oh
So those are some high goals. You gotta respect.
Doesn't mean
them.
he should be. I mean, doesn't mean.
Yeah.
Is he going to spend all of his time trying to?
I mean, it's a
become an
lot
Olympic
of work.
I hear the Olympics pretty easy.
Yeah.
Golden Boy
Yeah, but
on a
it's
new
like-
meeting.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not derogatory. Like
I'm not
going to
have time to really do
Training to be an
anything.
Olympic medalist.
Hey, do you want to go to the movies? I can. I have to train tonight.
Yeah, I have to train tonight. It's like, oh my God, Alan.
Again.
You're going to work in software. Just
Oh
stop.
gosh! Just when you thought you couldn't like Ricky enough,
Nope, this is Johnny.
Johnny, psych, Ricky sucks. Johnny would like to become president of the United States.
Holy
Whoa.
cow.
Yeah.
Again, is this a game to see how well the game plays itself?
Yeah, because it's playing it pretty well.
It is.
You're a pretty
That
good
is
job.
actually crazy.
It's creating a very complex character in Alan.
Yeah.
And it's just surprising us with Johnny, and it's confirming everything we know about Ricky.
Well, guess what, Ricky?
Ricky is a sexual predator.
Maybe because he wants to be an aerobics instructor in a women's health club.
Oh, does he ever?
What men at this age have that long-term plan for themselves?
Every
That's
guy
where I
has
wanna end
that
up.
phase where he wants to be an aerobics instructor.
Whereas in-game,
Who's
his
that
in-game
famous
is
guy who is an aerobics?
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons. He's the next Richard Simmons.
Everyone saw that coming. Like, but I.
Yeah.
Did they? I can
No,
see him
there
in
was
some
probably
glittery
something else.
spandex shorts.
That's just a very specific goal. Like
That's just Ricky. We know it.
Yeah.
like there's a guidance counselor or a parent not doing their job. Like you can aim higher, son. Like you can try to be more.
It's like, Ricky, we know what you're doing, man. It's like the kids that I want to be a gynecologist. Get it? You know, I mean, come on.
Even then, that's more on the like. This is like, oh, I want to be an aerobics instructor at a women's health club. Like,
I want to rack in 15
not,
G's
not
a
even
year.
not
money
like
in
the
that.
YMCA, just women.
Yeah, at
Yes,
curves.
exactly.
He's at curves. Yeah.
exactly, not even money.
Maybe
in that
his
either.
mother was horribly obese,
Oh,
and he's like,
yeah.
I just want to help shape the
Well done.
health of.
Yeah,
and
well done.
butts of women
Yes, exactly.
everywhere.
Stare at the butts.
Yeah.
All
Fix the
right,
butts.
so now we now are gonna say who would you want to go on a date with out of these guys, given all this new information.
We only do those 2 cards.
Just those 2 cards
Oh,
so
okay.
far. Next, we're getting to going steady. Okay, so I went the predictable route. I went Johnny. I like his aspirations. I like his attitude.
Man,
I like that he's.
I gave you the benefit of the doubt.
What did you put?
I'm
What'd
killing
you
this
think?
game.
I thought Alan this time. I thought
You thought I was
that you
gonna
would. I
stick
thought
with
you would
him.
find. Well, you might not just stick with him, but he just seems a little more low key. You know, he was interesting. He's trying to do something interesting with his life.
Well, when I was dancing with him, he said some things that just raised a lot.
I get that. I get
And
that.
I was like,
yeah.
I do not want to go on a date with
That's
this guy.
true. I mean, like, yes, we do know about this stuff, but we also just got done dancing with him.
Exactly.
So that's just another unknown that kind of factors into it.
right. Okay, so who'd you go with?
Sorry. It's video, so people are going to see my real reactions to things. I keep thinking in my head, like, I'm going to say something, like, act one way, and then my face won't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
Alan. I
went
chose that
Alan?
time.
Man,
I
I'm so
Johnny-
good.
Johnny became a little too intimidating
Yeah.
Yeah.
all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And Alan, he was just boring enough to where I could say the interesting person.
boring.
I know.
Olympic athlete. Boo.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
he's training. He's
He's
training.
training.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
But that means he spends all of his day training and
And that's
not
what you like.
on a
learning.
beam.
jokes. No, I could stay the more interesting person
Okay, I
Yeah.
got
of
you.
the
Yeah.
relationship. He's
Claire?
probably smarter than me though. So
I put Alan.
I
You
knew you
picked
did.
Alan?
Boom.
Yeah.
We all
Wow.
knew
I
she
knew it.
did.
I did not know that.
And I actually put Alan as well.
Yes.
You
I got everybody
bastard.
right on that one.
Whoa, Claire.
Just
Wow.
go with Ricky. Ricky,
I know.
You're meant for Ricky.
Nobody
put
picked,
Andrew for Ricky.
Nobody picked
I don't know you at all,
I
but I've
do
just assigned
like
you
the
Ricky.
underdog.
I like Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so now we find out so much more about these guys. Get really deep.
Alan.
Apparently, Claire, you and I like know each other fairly well.
I mean, I'm doing really well in this game. I've only gotten one wrong.
Guess what, guys? Ooh, Claire.
Oh no.
You're going to love Alan because guess what he has?
What?
A pet boa
HIV.
constrictor.
Oh my god. Fun fact: I had pet boa constrictors.
Yes, that's a big win.
Really?
in the
Yeah,
Alan
actually.
department.
Wow. Okay.
Guess
Exceptional.
this might floor you, mostly because these cards are really more like tarot cards. Guess what Johnny does?
Heroin.
No,
Reads a
Things
lot of
didn't work
books.
out.
He loves
plays
politics.
electric guitar in a heavy metal
Oh,
band.
come on. That's
There's no
How
way.
do they know?
There's no
How
way.
do they
Who's
know?
doing this? Who's doing
This
this?
is crazy.
Again, does this game need us? Also, had boa constrictors or has? Still
Yeah.
do. Well
Yes.
done. Awesome.
And
So I was like, what happened to it?
Uh-oh, Claire. Big win for Ricky. He has...
He
Pet
is a-
lion.
he is a snake.
pet lion.
He sheds his skin.
He is an avid butterfly collector.
Dang.
What a freak.
Wow.
Claire is
crazy.
looking to start collecting butterflies.
I have.
Oh.
I've been trying to get
I'm
Andrew to
sorry.
order me a butterfly garden off Amazon
Because
Prime.
I'm the only
Why
person
don't you
who-
order one?
Because he has Amazon Prime.
Oh, just kidding. Amazon.
You get it in 2 days, man. You can't beat that.
Ricky is such a creep now.
Yeah, Ricky's weird. Ricky's Silence of the Lambs
Serial
weird.
killer.
Yeah,
I'm
all
sorry.
over.
What's wrong with that?
Going back to this defined everything. He wants to be an aerobics instructor in a women's health
But he
club.
knows what women like.
Butterflies.
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 Hey,
And
baby,
motor
can I show you
mouths?
my
Yeah.
butterfly
Come
collection?
over for
Hi,
the
my name's
cool
Ricky.
down
People call me
session.
Motormouth, and
I
this
don't
is
know.
my
I like to
butterfly
imagine
collection.
Ricky on dates. It's like, oh yeah, totally. I know what you're thinking, and just lets a butterfly loose from his jacket, as if like it was. Oh, let me get this out of captivity. You kept it in captivity, Ricky, in your jackets.
Oh, man.
Okay, and
He wears multiple jackets.
Last piece of the puzzle. Alan,
Oh no.
this is bad. The bad part about everyone. He's always whining about something.
That makes sense. That
Yeah.
sounds like Alan.
Right.
I have to be at the gym too often. Oh my God, Alan, shut up. Golden boy,
think
just
my
shut up.
Besides
My
the
boa
boa
constrictor's
besides the boa
eating my
constrictor,
family.
Alan and I get along. Yeah,
Shut up. All right. So Johnny. Oh. Sorry.
Andrew, yeah, you have a lot of like. Come on, we're all
that's actually
waiting.
what it says.
Wow.
It just says, ugh.
Just wait till you guys hear this. Eats bugs to gross out girls.
Whoa, what happened to you, Johnny?
Everyone has
No,
their
no.
vice.
that sounds like Johnny.
That's a good president. Yeah, yeah.
It's like Johnny when he was a kid, he drove a car through a gas station.
Yeah.
But as an adult, he is a fun-loving dude, and he's class president.
And then we have Ricky. He dyes his hair a different color every month.
Wow. Ricky is so eclectic.
Because the cops are after him. Because he's killing these people. He's luring these women to his house.
Ricky's getting quirky. I like it.
Don't give stuff away. I mean,
I'm not. I mean,
unless you want to lie.
You're getting a little giddy, Claire.
See, it's weird now when Ricky has qualities that I share. I actually did that in high school. Dyed my hair like a different color for junior year of high school.
Oh, really?
And
Like
collected
pinks and
butterflies.
blues and-
No.
I was gonna say.
No, it was like red. Yeah. No pinks, but like red, the natural colors.
Oh.
The least natural was the Kool-Aid red.
oh wow.
Yeah, I
remember
really liked Christian music.
Yeah.
All Star United concert was when I dyed my hair Kool-Aid red with Kool-Aid. I didn't know I was supposed to wash the Kool-Aid out. So I went to the concert with Kool-Aid still in my hair.
Just smell it.
And I sweated like blood, what looked like blood. It was just red sweat, and I had to go into the bathroom and clean it out, and some dude walked in while it was pouring out of my head in the sink. And it
You
was
can just run your hand through it and just like lick it a little
so-
bit.
delicious.
delicious.
Just a little
oh, yeah.
snack.
Yeah. No, oh, yeah. No one.
Yeah, okay.
Kool-Aid guy.
I got you. Very nice reference.
Kool-Aid.
God. I feel like I could just be a little bit older. I'm so old in this podcast. Do I want to go steady? That's a big commitment.
Yeah. Guys, when it came down to it, I don't like boa constrictors. I don't like whining. I had to go with Johnny.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
Boom. I win the game.
Well,
No, I don't. Oh, I went with Alan this time.
Man, I just don't know you anymore.
Johnny became way too intimidating, and Ricky is just a pedophile. So,
Yeah.
sorry.
Claire.
Alan.
Oh, you know what? I put Ricky
Wow,
with you.
I did put Ricky that time. You threw us off.
Yeah.
with that.
Ricky
You
for
liked
you,
Ricky.
yeah.
I said he was eclectic.
You said
I
you liked him.
wanted
No,
You
you
said
said
you
I
liked
like
him.
him.
And then you said, I'm iffy on this one.
You literally said, I could see myself going steady with Ricky.
And I picked Alan.
Damn it.
Oh
No, did not.
man.
You're going with Ricky.
All
Oh, yeah,
right.
okay. You're holding out hope, weren't you? Damn it, Davis, save this man.
Okay, Claire, how many did you get?
I only
Right.
got 2 wrong.
Okay, well, I only
So
got
quick
2.
number crunch.
I only got 2
7.
right.
Oh,
So,
man.
yeah,
I
not a
got
good start.
I got
Not a
7
good
correct.
start.
I got 5.
Oh, wow. I got 3 right.
Claire,
Well, wow, Claire.
sweeping
That's
victory.
exceptional.
That's a very good round.
I know you guys really well, especially you, Seth.
I know, right? I know.
We go way back.
Especially you, Mark. All right, so I had some of our listeners send in some questions about love and relationships.
Ooh.
So we're going to take a quick break and dive into those. All right, dear Board Podcast,
Yes.
I have been dating this girl for a while, and she's amazing. Things have been going great, but
This is
I
how
feel
Andrew gets us to answer his like,
Yeah,
like help me out here.
Things are
My
really
name is
good.
not Andrew.
Let's see. Things have
See
been
your
going
handwriting?
great, but I feel bad for keeping what I feel like is a big secret from her. She's a very health-aware lady, and I have yet to tell her that on occasion I still eat fast food, and more specifically, Taco Bell. 1, do I need to tell her about this dark, destructive secret? 2, how do I break the news to her? And that's from Baja Blasting in Bolivia.
Oh.
Also known as Cameron Childs. All right. Listen, Cameron. We know you're not a vegan anymore. This is just become a very personal podcast.
Right, yeah. All of our Cameron Childs fans will love this
We'll
part.
love that part. Well, I don't think it's a big deal. You eat Taco Bell. Your girlfriend needs to like chill out.
Yeah. Good grief.
Yeah.
Have you
I'm
had
on-
Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Maybe she hasn't
I
tried
actually
it.
have not ever had
Really?
Taco Bell.
My wife and I have now gotten to
Wow.
a point to where it's our like gift to like if we have to go like to some function that we don't want to go to, like
that's
we'll go talk
nice.
about it afterward.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's our gift to our children for Christmas.
We give them Taco Bell,
at
and they like it.
I'm at the point now that I've gone so long without going to a Taco Bell that I don't think I can ever go just out
It's
of
kind of
principle.
like the Goonies. You may not like it if you experience it.
I mean, I
for
don't
the
like
first time as
Mexican
an
in
adult.
general, so
Then you
it's
won't.
not too much of a loss.
No, it's okay. It's not Mexican.
Yeah.
It's not meat.
Honestly,
it's not.
you can find anything there. If you're like, no, I don't really like just delicious melted cheese and tortillas. That sounds gross.
Their breakfast, don't they have those cinnamon rolls now? I do
Yeah,
want to
they
try
have
Right
those.
now we're just advertising for Taco
They
Bell.
have,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
happy
right.
to. They don't have to pay me. They don't have to pay me. They pay me enough with their food. They have Captain Crunch like cinnamon roll
I haven't
things now
had
too. Oh, they're so gross
He
and
should
wonderful.
just be like, he should just leave some like taco remnants around the house. I'm actually,
Remnants?
I don't know.
Oh!
Well, it's Taco Bell. It's not going to go anywhere.
No. He should make it sound like something really bad has happened. Like he's about to tell her that he's been cheating on her, and he sits her down like really serious, almost in tears, but like her eyes are like watery, and he's like, "I have to tell you something." And so in her mind, she's thinking worst case scenario.
Just a high bargain.
I'm
Yeah.
about to break up with you. I've been cheating on you.
Yeah.
You're the worst. I'm gonna kill you. And then he's just like, I've been eating Taco Bell, and she's like, oh. phew. Okay.
And then he just used that in any situation. He saw
Yeah,
something bad.
yeah.
Oh, your mother's dead. No, never mind. But I did cheat on you.
It's like people who like watch like shows like they're watching without their girlfriend or wife. Like they watch like Breaking Bad and they're supposed to be waiting for them to come
Right,
back.
yeah.
What'd you do today? Nothing. I cheated on you.
That's funny. We've actually talked about that before.
Yeah, we talked about that on this podcast. There's
yeah?
a question
Yeah.
about
I
that.
actually stole that joke from another podcast.
Really?
Yeah, from the Nerdist podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
They got that from us.
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got a lot of these. Oh, actually, this is a fun one. This is role playing. How do I bring up in conversation that my boyfriend talks about his mom too much? And that's from Fear of Freudian Complex.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
So, who wants to act this out?
Since it's my wife, I'll answer it. I'm sorry. I've done that joke already.
Joey, you want to be the boyfriend?
Yeah, I can do
And
that.
Seth, do you want to tell him that he's talking about his mom too much?
Yeah, I think we can help him out with that.
Yeah. All right, go for it, Joey.
Anyway, hey, the funniest thing happened yesterday. I was talking to my mom, as usual. It's 5 o'clock, and we've been going.
Hey, you know what? Actually, I do want to hear that.
Yeah,
But can we talk?
yeah, of course. What? Just a second. I got a text from. Oh, my mom. Nice. Okay, go ahead.
What? I love you. Are we saying that?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, we're saying that.
We've been feeling it for years now.
That's right.
Duh. I forget sometimes, babe.
That's right. I forget. Listen, I feel like you talk about your mom too much. And I don't want you to. No, don't scratch your ear. You scratch behind your ear whenever you're whenever you're mad at me, whenever you're uncomfortable. No, and then you touch your shoulder. You do that whenever you sense that I'm mad at you. And
You know me too
and
well.
I do know you too well, and you're getting boring, and I want to break up.
And that's how you do it.
Wow, okay,
Yeah,
so
that's,
done.
yeah.
Problem solved.
You might want to stop early though. Just you might want to or break up. He's got his mom. He doesn't
But
need
what
you.
would suck is if my mom died, you're with me for the next
You're
6
right.
years.
So just give him an ultimatum.
What's
It's
up
either
with
me
mom?
or your
It's
mom.
me or your mom.
Yeah.
Hey, Board Podcast. I've been on a few dates with this guy I really like.
Nice.
Things have been going well, and we will probably start a serious relationship. The problem is I met him on Tinder, and I'm kind of ashamed to tell my friends and family. Should I lie and tell him we met really romantically, or tell the truth and face their judgment? And that's from Tinderella.
Oh, that's so easy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Go. Who cares? Who cares where you meet? Whatever. What? Why do you find shame in that? Yeah, I used something in 2015 that is very relevant and in this age of technology.
Heroin.
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you.
but
Finally.
hold on. Can I revert back to last week's episode
Yeah.
when we talked about Tinder and you all said, "Whoa, Claire, Tinder's not for finding dates." So that's just a thing that everyone knows.
be fair-
Tinder is for
Actually,
hooking
wait,
up.
though. Okay, so let's hit up the places where the loneliest people can be
Oh,
found
really?
first, or most
Guys, I don't.
open to the idea.
Guys, I think.
I don't think
that
those people are
No.
necessarily looking for marriage.
Nobody's looking for marriage there. That's like the last place you should look. What do you mean?
Maybe-
Oh, really?
Maybe Christian Mingle is a little more what you're thinking.
Go back to my original point about how last week when I said, hey, Tinder, join Tinder and get some dates, and you guys were like, Tinder is not for dating.
Wait, so what
we
did you
said
take?
Marriage.
Did you take a specific stance, and Andrew and I, regardless of what we actually believed, went against you?
Yeah.
Oh, that
No.
doesn't sound like me. No, I don't think so. Tinder
I
is just
forgot
like
what
a
we were
coffee
talking
shop.
about.
So if you go to a coffee shop, you can meet somebody, you can talk to somebody, you can end up marrying that
this was
person.
my
Not done.
point.
You can end up marrying that person, or you can go sleep with that person. It's interesting. It's
Okay,
all
but-
about the two people who meet. So whatever. That's how it got. There are plenty of people on there who are doing it in very platonic ways.
Because
and
of
some
what
people
you
just
guys said
wanna
last week,
go for it.
I'm assuming that the general public associates Tinder with just like,
Hooking up.
hookup culture. And so when you go tell your
So does
parents,
the general married public.
Yeah.
Yeah, I-
doesn't
so when
No,
you go
ever
tell
use
your
Tinder.
parents, where did you meet this guy? And you're like, well, I met him on Tinder.
I'm
Now
not-
your parents know that you're on the hookup app.
My parents say,
Yeah,
"What's
they
Tinder?"
are going to assume how extensive is your experience with
Right.
Tinder.
Right.
Sure,
You
yeah.
clearly stopped with this
That's just a
person.
can
how
of
far were
worms,
you?
yeah.
My
I
parents would probably have to go Google what Tinder is. I don't even know what Tinder is.
Yeah, my parents probably wouldn't know either.
No, wait a minute.
Well, then you'd say what's okay.
Well, where did you go at like? I don't want to know if the answer to this, but for your first Tinder
Date.
date.
Your first Tinder.
What's
Tinder.
that word?
Meet up.
Date.
Yeah.
If it's in a public place, what was that public place? Then you just say that's where you met, because technically that is
Yeah.
where you first physically
That's
met.
a good point.
Unless that place is
But you're lying.
your bedroom.
No. Where did you guys? Where
your
did you
car.
guys meet? Tinder is not a geographical location.
That's true.
But it does say your geographical location, doesn't it?
That's.
I know
but
about
that's
Doesn't
Tinder.
not-
qualify.
Yeah, that's
just-
it's a non sequitur.
I could say your geographic location, and I do not become a
Yeah.
geographic location.
I'm just saying I know a lot about Tinder.
Very impressive. All right, you guys want to see if we can burn through another round of Heartthrob really
so.
quick?
New guys.
All right, new guys.
I'm gonna miss Alan though. I'll put his picture up.
Oh, just
Wow.
wait until you meet.
There are a lot of guys.
Oh yeah!
Who'd you get, Job?
I got Perry.
Oh, it's Barry!
Hi, I'm Perry.
Harry's exceptional.
Wow. He's terrifying.
He's a beautiful
Does he have
man.
braces?
You wish.
Is that the most terrifying thing someone can have?
My God.
The trench coat is one thing, but braces.
I got sporty Kevin.
Oh, can I
Oh,
see?
Kevin.
Yep.
Wait. Oh,
Wow.
it's soccer. No,
Soccer.
It's not sport.
Best sport out
Hey,
there.
Soccer is
I
one
love
of the
sport.
best
I love
sports out
soccer.
there.
I love soccer. I play FIFA. I play FIFA more than any
You
other
flip
thing.
flop pretty quick there.
No, I'm making a soccer joke, and then I'm actually being
I never played
serious.
soccer. My son does, and I now
I do
love
love
it.
soccer.
I got Steve here, played by Neville Longbottom.
Whoa, Neville.
Actually, it's Neville Longbottom mixed
Jock.
with there's another British actor who he looks like. Steve is basically British,
Okay.
Yeah.
and
And he's wearing a Letterman jacket.
Liam Neeson.
yeah, not Liam. Yeah, Liam Neeson.
A young Liam
There
Neeson.
he is. That's a young old Liam Neeson.
Hugh Grant. He has the mouth
That's
of Hugh
it.
Grant.
It's Hugh Grant.
Whatever. Who cares if you meet him on Tinder? I don't think I'll meet my wife on Tinder. I don't plan on that at
Still
all.
thinking about that.
Well, yeah. I don't think we ever told him, did we?
Yeah. I said lie.
Okay.
No, I
You said lie to the parents.
No. I said just don't meet some. Well,
Huh?
never mind.
Just don't tell them the truth.
I mean, I'll be honest. I'm not saying that people on Tinder aren't looking for serious relationships. I'm saying my general assumption about my understanding of Tinder was limited to hookup culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
like,
more.
I'm not saying that's true for everyone. I'm
No.
just saying
Yeah. I
It's
think
the
that's
public
more.
perception.
Yeah.
I would say Grinder.
Well, that's gay guys.
Yeah, but I would say that's a whole lot more
That's
correlated with hookup culture.
Just hookup.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for sure.
Grinder is just Tinder for gay guys.
No, it's like I just said. It's not. It's geared
It
so much.
is.
You don't even know what Tinder
Can we keep
is.
getting him to
You-
defend Grinder?
No, Tinder.
Well
You-
done.
And I can defend Grinder as well.
You know,
While
Joey
he's filling out
made
which
Tinder.
boy he likes best.
Exactly. While he plays Heartthrob.
If I made Tinder, I would be in charge of a $500 million company. That would be fantastic.
Andrew, this just
It clicked.
yeah.
Okay.
What's going on?
This
dude?
just,
Oh no.
Perry the Platypus.
Bear the platypus.
He looks like a theater.
I'm making all of
high school
these
theater
like
kid.
dad references in this podcast.
Do you
To be
watch?
clear that-
Do you watch Phineas and Ferb with your kids?
Yeah, 'cause it's
I will
fantastic.
defend that. Yeah, it's a great show.
Never seen it.
It is
the
so
Doofenshmirtz
smart.
theme song, the amount of variations they do, like
Yeah.
Doofenshmirtz out in the forest, is like one of my favorite things in the whole
It's
world.
one of like the smartest. I love it. I'll defend that.
It is.
show
No,
for-
it absolutely is, and it hasn't fizzled out.
Yeah,
It, like,
yeah.
stayed strong,
I still think
still
it's
through-
really entertaining. Okay. Oh, did you? Sorry. I'll wait.
I can only find girls like who like Phineas and Ferb.
Really?
Like it's guys who are married and have kids, or girls. Nothing else.
Oh.
Every other guy is like too cool for it. But they're gonna get married. They're gonna have kids. They're gonna see Phineas Ferb. They'll be like,
That's
"Holy hell,
interesting.
Yeah.
Worley was right. I am late to this
Maybe
party."
it's because girls are like babysitting, and because that's how I got started watching it. I was
Probably-
nannying,
that makes
sense.
yeah.
That makes
That's
sense.
absolutely it.
And now I can't get enough.
People just need to watch more children's television. Why?
No, I'm just trying to get at some babysitting gigs, but they're like, no, you got some between your legs. You can't watch my kids. All right, well, great. But I'm not sexist. Well, no, I think no. Bye.
No,
Women by
no.
nature are more nurturing.
You're like, I'm
Okey-doke.
very responsible. I have a butterfly collection. I lead an aerobics class.
Do you see my purple hair? Do you see my purple hair?
It's just that you keep the butterfly collection between your legs. It's literally what I was saying. It's between your legs.
it.
Get it away. Get it away.
You can watch my kids if you take that away, man. It's weird.
Get off the jar of butterflies.
All right, so I decided to go with the earnest, the beautiful Steve.
Man.
Yeah. No, I just looked at him, and honestly, I think he has a way
Just look
about
into
him.
his
That's
eyes?
just, it's an energy.
He
It's
kind of looks like your brother, Steven.
that's what it is.
My gosh.
That's what it is. They say
we go.
guys always marry girls that remind them of their brother.
Yeah. Incestuous Andrew again.
Princess surprise.
You said that to him. He doesn't know what incest surprise is.
Anyways, my clear.
But she whispered it to me, so I was like, I'm just gonna laugh so she doesn't kill me.
Incest surprise.
She put her hand on
She's
his.
still laughing at
incest
what I
surprise.
said. So,
All right, Seth, what you got?
my answer was Kevin.
Ooh, got that right.
Holy moly, I'm doing terrible.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
I put Kevin.
You put Kevin?
Yep.
Mm,
Can't
sorry, it's a creepy.
can't
kid.
say no
I
to a
got that
soccer
right.
player.
I put Kevin.
All right.
Perry is
can say no
yours.
to a soccer
Perry
player.
is waiting for you.
I did.
I keep assigning you the biggest
Perry
creeps.
For Joey.
I have like the projects. Yeah. No,
got-
I can see something in there.
I got all of those wrong. Just for the
All right,
record.
who's here?
Perry?
Perry.
Trenchcoat Perry.
Oh, no way. Perry's a computer genius.
Yeah.
That makes so much more sense.
I love computer genius, like this
Yeah.
game of the 80s or
Yeah.
90s.
I've mastered computer. Oh, cool.
And this is
Kevin.
Kevin is the lone wolf.
Oh,
Aw,
wow.
but he's on
Okay.
a soccer team.
That doesn't make sense.
But he
He's
has
a
no
team
assists.
player.
No assists.
No assists.
Yep.
He's
Everybody
just running
He's the
out.
goalie.
Yep.
He's the goalie.
And
Steve.
Steve got voted best dressed.
Of course he
Oh.
did.
Yeah, he did.
But that's so rich.
He wears the same jacket every day.
Yeah.
Like his
And it's-
jeans are badass though. Have you
Yeah,
seen
that
his
is
jeans?
true. Bit faded. Yeah.
Guess
Sequins.
what? Perry hopes to become a Hollywood stuntman.
Aw.
Of course he does.
Is that cute?
Yeah.
In what way?
It's just like, that's really endearing. I don't know.
Hollywood stuntman?
Yeah, what a cool thing to want to be.
You know why? It's because he's a genius and he's like, I got all this potential, but I'm gonna do something even more. I'm just something
That's
totally
right.
differently interesting, and my fallback is being computer genius.
And he's
I've
gonna
conquered
excel at that. He's gonna do
computers.
Yeah.
so well at that.
That's actually true because guys like Vic Armstrong, who are like like veteran stunt guys, like also people don't realize they're stuntmen, but they also don't realize they designed all these elaborate
Crazy
stunt,
smart.
like not the contraptions, but like rigs and stuff. That,
Yeah.
like,
They know what they're using. Like the stuff they're.
yes, and they're designing like
equipment
safety
is-
rigs
yeah.
and everything else. And so this guy, he's gonna make the artistry.
Okay.
He's gonna
Yeah,
make the
he's
craft.
gonna-
He's a
even better.
Renaissance
He's
man.
gonna be
You're really
very well
defending him well.
rounded.
He's a Renaissance man.
He's got some tricks in in those
Let's-
In that trench coat of
sleeves.
his.
Let's not say too much though. I think Perry's a interesting
here,
dark
man?
horse.
Kevin, soccer.
Kevin wants to be the next host of Lifestyle of the Rich and the Famous.
Oh, okay.
Of the rich
Not
and the
on
famous.
Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, just the host.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be the host.
He wants to be that the British guy. Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. That is like a very sad goal. He wants to be the host of Lifestyles and the Rich
Well,
and
he's a
Famous.
lone
He
wolf.
wants to be around so many of
I want to be a limousine driver. I don't want to own one or be driven in one. I want to be the driving. Not that it's bad if you're a limousine driver. Just,
Oh, no.
Steve.
Steve never wants to get married.
that's a cool thing.
That makes sense. Well, he makes it cool.
He's a Paul
Look
character.
at him.
I like it.
Oh no.
Kevin is kind of a serial killer.
All right, guys.
He's turned out to be. He's a lone wolf. He wants to host Lifestyle of the Rich and Famous. He wants something he'll never get.
Yeah. He's delusional. Wow.
Yeah. I choose him.
I couldn't part ways with Steve.
Well,
I'm just going. I'm going on a
Try.
date.
Wow.
Going on a date. He's not looking for marriage. He's probably
You're
a
right.
really fun guy.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's
He
that's the
still
prompt.
looks great. So I want to be seen in public with Steve. What can I
Short-term
say?
investments. Why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not locked down.
I went with Perry.
Yes,
I
I
put
got
that,
one right.
Because it's Perry.
It's Perry.
He just
After
revealed
that
himself to
romantic speech about this.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
be. Yeah.
Larry?
You can take that card home.
How about you?
I put Steve.
Wow.
Whoa.
Something's
Claire,
wrong.
you're just trying to throw us
Yeah,
off.
Claire,
No,
you
for the
wouldn't
same
actually
reason
pick
that Andrew
Steve.
said, because it's just a date.
How convenient.
You were
be-
just like, that's so endearing. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so great. I have hearts in my eyes. Oh, wait, no. I guess I said too
Yeah,
much.
but
I'm going to go with Steve now.
Someone who doesn't want to get married is just like a free bird, and they're just going to do fun and crazy things. Like,
Because
Kill
once you
someone.
get married, Seth, you don't do fun and crazy things.
No, but if he's
that goes
the
to
type
every
of
married
person-
person out there.
I'm in a podcast right now.
if he's the
Drinking
person that
decaf
doesn't want to
coffee,
get married,
Hell yeah.
he's probably just kind of like, he just, derails himself a lot. I think that'd be a fun.
Derails.
I think that'd be a fun date.
Do you know
Who
what
knows?
derailing
Derail
is?
sounds like he's losing his mind, and he's like,
It sounds like you're
He wants to
a
go like
train
off the
crashing.
tracks. He wants to go off.
You know
the
when a
tracks.
train goes off the tracks, they're not actually like exploring the woods. They are crashing and stopping and destroying something.
Hey, Rick, let's take the scenic route. Hey, boy.
Yeah, he likes to take the train off the rail. He doesn't get constrained
Right, but
by
that's
rails.
exciting. Like
it's fatal.
he's
It's
taken
death.
over the
It's
train,
very
and it
short-lived.
gives you an adrenaline rush. That's what I want out of a date.
I don't think
Like a
have
gun
you
in
seen
my
a real
mouth.
train wreck? There's not actually an adrenaline rush. Like it just falls off and it stops. It's not like Super 8 where it just keeps
I
blowing
stand
up.
by Steve.
You just get like crushed and you die.
He's
I
like
want
a
a
tra-
I
he's
want
like a
a
train.
little
He's
bit
got
of
aliens in
adrenaline.
him, and he's like driving a. Yeah, okay.
But he's gonna look great.
I
doing
picked.
it.
I stayed with Kevin.
oh,
Yes.
wow, stuck by it.
All right, I got 2 right.
I think. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Who cares? It's a date. Whatever.
All right.
Right, whatever. It's a date.
All right. Here we go.
I also didn't gush over Perry and then renege on that.
I'm the
so-
only one who did.
I
That's
didn't
true.
gush over Perry.
Well, guess what about Perry?
You got to quit doing that, dude.
I'm sorry, it's the shock factor. Enjoys
He's
dancing
your brother.
close, real close.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
You would have known that if you picked him.
Wait. This typeface, the way it just looks like it ominous. Like it looks ominous for some
Enjoys
reason.
dancing
Close.
close.
Like it looks like a
Real close.
Lifetime PSA.
Yeah.
Like, he enjoys dancing close, real close. I'm Peter Graves.
Yeah, yeah.
Kevin enjoys singing opera music.
What an odd
Kevin's
duck.
dynamic.
No matter how much you tell him to
Steve.
stop.
Steve claims to have kissed half the girls in school
Yeah, I can see that.
twice.
Steve. That sounds like
Single
100% of the
for-
girls.
Single for life, kissing all the girls.
That's like 100%
Might as well be.
math.
Now let's see the sad part.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And this is going
Harry
steady.
wrote most of the graffiti in the girls' restroom.
Whoa, he is
Oh,
brooding, man.
jeez.
Most of it.
What's he doing
He
in
can't
there?
claim all of it. There's some renegade who copycat.
Was it like
Get out of
offensive
there.
graffiti, or was
There
it
are no
just he was
computers
just
in
like
there.
writing
He
his
goes in
name?
the girls' restroom and draws
Yeah.
on the
After
wall?
hours while they're not there?
How do you know?
Why is that creepier?
Yeah.
I mean, it's better.
He
more
volunteers after hours,
in
and
the
he's
girls'
the
bathroom.
janitor. He's emptying the trash. He's decorating it. He's drawing flowers.
Between Hollywood actor and computer hacker, it's graffiti artist.
Dancing close, real
Renaissance
close.
man.
Real Banksy.
Kevin faints at the sight of blood. Well, that doesn't.
I don't know.
Too
It's kind
much.
of hard if you're a soccer player.
That's very Kevin.
That's true. That's very true.
And really bad too. I mean, like a defender, that's all he has to do.
He's the
Just-
goalie.
if it doesn't matter. So the attackers go up there, they cut their arm a little bit, and he's like, "Oh god!" He falls over.
Like that's part of their strategy.
Yep, done.
You're like, that's a feigner.
piece
All
of
right.
cake.
That's the painter.
That's the blood boy.
And then Steve breaks out in a rash around pretty girls.
Whoa, he's kissed so many.
Yeah, I
though.
know. How's that
They
play
don't
out?
care.
You
That's
know
why
what
he
that
wears
is.
so
Yeah,
much.
I think we know what that rash is.
You're so right.
Yeah.
They didn't know what it was in the 80s just yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
it's just
makes more
pretty
sense.
cool rash.
No, babe, it just happens when I'm around pretty girls.
PGR. Pretty girl rash.
Oh, that's so sweet, babe. Okay, I like that one.
Claire, do you know what we're talking
I
about?
think Steve just sealed the deal for
What are
all
you
of
guys
us.
talking
Yep, I
about?
think we win this one. It's
Let's-
a euphemism. So we're saying rash is more like some sort of venereal disease. Yeah.
Oh, venereal disease. How rich.
VD's always fun.
How rich.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
I understand
gosh.
smaller words. This is going steady. They make you answer this after you learn their horrible things about it,
Yeah.
which is not usually the case in real life.
No. You don't really get that luxury. You find out quite
All right,
later.
before I decide to date you, can you just tell me 4 things about yourself? One you're really
good,
into.
bad.
Yeah. One vocational. One.
Claire, I love your shark tooth necklace. It's pretty cool.
Thank you.
I like sharks quite a bit. And teeth,
All
for
right,
that
I'm
matter.
gonna nail this one.
Is that our filler conversation?
Yeah.
Okay.
I never
I just
take it
like some
off.
ADR later and just have like 60 different things.
Just monologue about things.
So
you
anyway,
like.
today
Okay, going steady. Went with Perry.
Oh,
whoa.
He's the best bet.
You're not wrong.
I really saw you with Kevin.
I gave you Steve.
With Kevin?
No,
No.
she saw you with Kevin. She knows.
Oh no! Wait,
I saw you
I
with
really saw
Kevin.
you.
I can
Kevin.
explain.
Oh, it's my turn. Perry.
Yeah.
Dang it.
He's dangerous. He's weird. I like him.
Joey, how many do you have right now? 4?
4.
I have 4 as well.
Oh, wow.
This is big.
Perry.
I did put Perry.
I put
for you.
Perry. I put Kevin.
Perry is.
I stayed
a
with Kevin.
lady.
I finally got one.
Yeah.
And boys, man.
I just let you have what you wanted this time.
Look,
You put Kevin?
I'm cool with it.
You put Kevin?
Dudes going on soccer field singing opera, not feeling so
That
well.
is
Hopefully at the
actually-
same time.
That
It's
is
pretty cute.
cool.
I mean, the guy's
Hello.
cute.
Well, Joe, I think we tied on that one. I got 5. You got 5.
Yep.
Seth?
Consistent.
I got like
5-5.
9.
Whoa!
How
Wrong.
many did you get? 1?
2.
2? I got 2 also.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
All right. Before we wrap up, there are questions that people sent in for you, Seth. Sorry, Claire and Joey.
That's
Aw.
okay.
But we'll pass this around and everyone can just ask one.
Ooh, rapid fire.
Yeah.
That would be so slow at rapid fire. It's all that.
We're like, yeah.
No,
Come
you
on.
keep going. You have to ask the next
Come on,
one.
yeah.
It's just
Just go.
Okay. Was there ever a point in your career when you felt established as an artist? If so, when was that?
oh, you feel it like every 5 seconds. No, every 5. You feel it 4 or 5 seconds. Like every time you get any kind of successful feedback. Like the day something releases or shows, or like for me, like right after Plot Device, there was like all that attention that it got right then, and every time you make like one extra step in your career, like you like succeed at it, yeah, you feel that way for about 5 seconds, and then you drop straight back down, but lower than
Wow.
people are for a period of time, and then you come back up and you settle. At least that's me.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I just finished the first draft of a screenplay, and I'm ready to tackle the rewriting process. How do you go about objectively working on a second draft?
You take a break from it for, depending on how long the script is. You can probably, honestly, if it's a feature, you are so far removed from the first page, you can probably start over now, rereading it. Go through and reread it and write handwritten notes, like print it out and do handwritten notes. And then as a lot of your notes may be structural. They may not just be fixing lines, but still what I do is I will then go through and put those changes from the page back into the script in the computer backwards, page by page, so that it's just a simple like task. It's not a creative task, so I'm not actually re-editing as I go and rewriting. I'm literally just transcribing it. And plus it helps because as you're going backwards, your page count isn't changing and you're not losing. So that's what I do.
Okay.
Yeah. And give it to a lot of other people to get notes.
Getting into your personal life a little bit.
Finally. Here we go.
Bring out the juice.
What
We know the
does-
scandals.
What
How's that
does
decaf
balancing
coffee?
your family and your film career look like? And I don't think we talked about your kids on air, but
And we never
But we want to
will.
hear everything.
what kids?
I know. I mean, I work from home, so my career and home life is very, very mixed together. It's all about setting up routines. Like, you really do become more boring, but you become so much more happy in like boredom in terms of like coming up with routines. That's like the best thing I can say. It's just like setting aside. Like I watched. Like I started paying attention to heroes of mine, and like because of podcasts, like you get all these really candid conversations with people. And one of my favorites is at Jeff Garland's podcast, and his first episode interviewed, I think it was his first episode of the podcast, he interviewed J.J. Abrams, and he said, one of his questions was like, what hours do you work? And like, how do you respond to my texts so quickly? Like, how are you still a good friend to people? And J.J. answers him, and like I noticed watching several of my heroes, that they set aside time, like they have specific routines. Like I know one person that I admire greatly, I know drives their kids to school every morning, drops their kids off, and I know from experience, like that's just that even that little bit of time dedicated to where nothing can touch that time is really valuable. And you get like this mundane, basically you set aside time for mundane stuff with your kids, and that pays off, makes sure you're home in time at a certain time and stuff, just stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then involve them as much as possible and stuff. I don't do a lot of stuff that's like my kids aren't allowed to see, so they're always in there watching stuff. When we were doing Old New, there's a scene where Ben jumps up in the frame and yells, "It was Claire!" And my daughter walked in every time on that part. So she was like, "It was Claire!" every day for like weeks. So
you only have one who's in school?
Yeah.
Who would be okay. So 2 are with you.
Two are at home. Well, one of them you can take them to preschool and stuff. So like we've had one baby like at home every day.
Right. The
but
1-year-old.
she's about to go to preschool. So
is your wife still at home also? Okay.
Yeah. So like I get to
Full
shut
house.
the door.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, when you first, like, working from home is a totally different thing. Because my wife, like, at first was like, she's like, I do respect the fact that you are, working. This is working.
Yeah. I work at a tech company.
And that your time matters. But she's like, she has other friends whose husbands work from home, and she's like talking to them, they all helped her realize, like, and all like wives whose husband work from home, like, deal with this at a certain point. Like, they realize they do respect like that time, but at the same time their brain really does assume like, oh, if I need to go out, they can watch the kids or they can so and so. And like my kids, I don't shut them out of the office even though I should, so they're coming in constantly and bugging me and stuff. But it's like a season. It's like that's going to be they're not going to care about me at a certain point as much as they do now. And so I've got to like it's temporary, whereas like my career is always going to be there because I'm so good.
To add to that real quick, my dad worked from home since I was like in first grade, and it's there was that separation.
And you have no respect for him.
And he's a bastard. Yeah. No, I mean, it is really cool being able to have that there and having my dad there at home, and then there is that period for sure though that your kids will think that. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. So that is cool, and I loved it. I respected it a whole lot. My dad did that.
And I'll just add to that, my dad was never present in my life. All right, next question.
Hey, next question.
I'm your dad.
What change have you seen?
It's a very special podcast.
It's not your fault.
I am your father.
It's not your fault.
No.
It's not your fault.
I'm your father. I cut your hand off. Like, you didn't need to do that. And it's not even in narrative order. Sorry.
What change have you seen in your style and approach to storytelling as you've gained more experience and more of an audience?
Well, a couple things that are very boring, but I'll talk about them because I think they're interesting. Plot Device, which was not my first short, but it was the first short I did for Red Giant, and it was the one that got me an agent, got me all this media attention and stuff. It's also it's this big, bombastic, universally accessible, like commercial. It's the most commercial idea I've done. Like it's this big blockbuster thing, like makes fun of movies and various genres, and so it's a movie that is several genres, and it makes fun of like you don't have to understand English to like get a lot of the visual gags in it and to like actually enjoy it for its action. And so it was a huge hit. After that, and you see this with a lot of directors, is they'll have some big hit, and then they'll start honing it in and whittling it down and tackling like specific challenges. Okay, well, I've done this now, so what have I done? Well, I haven't done a 1970s political thriller kind of a thing, and I haven't done like a super whimsical children's story kind of a thing with a rhyming narrator and stuff. And I haven't done. It's always like, well, you don't start by saying what haven't I done. You start with an idea, and then you're like, well, what kind of execution does this want, and is it something I haven't done before. And that tends to be, for me, like the thought process there. And so you feel for a little bit like you're not making as good a stuff as you did before. And it's really what you're doing is just whittling down like your tastes and stuff. And and in the process, you're just getting better. Like I now know, like I've gotten a better education in film history, and even just through film school by making these short films with Red Giant. Like I am 1,000 times more qualified to go and direct a feature film. I've directed one feature and it was the worst experience ever. And just because I was very unqualified and we were all very green and it was a lot of work. And now having just made all these shorts, I have experience of, I know how to tackle all these various different genres because I've gotten to do it. Wait, what was the actual question?
Have you seen your style change? I mean, I think that.
Yeah,
that
I see it change. Yeah. Film to film, and the next one is going to be really cool, and it's a totally different. Like, it's the first thing I'll have done that you can kind of really categorize as an action film, which is going to be really, really cool. It's fun. You always look at Spielberg, and the guy, like, during a certain period of his career, you could say he was doing the same kind of movies, like, but he's done 3 Alien movies, and that's it, right? Close Encounters, E.T., and War of the Worlds. Am I missing one?
Super 8, kind of.
He produced me, he didn't direct.
Oh, okay.
That was JJ. So, like, he's not the Alien guy. It's like he's done, and you look at him even at this point in his career, he's like constantly just taking on genres and stories and things that, like, and he dives into that genre, dives into that story, and trusts that his personal taste and aesthetic and visual style and all these things will come out naturally because he's doing it. Mm-hmm. The worst directors are the ones who like figure out what they do really well and then just do that from that point on.
Yeah,
I think Michael Bay's okay. I don't know why you mentioned that.
Michael Bay directs from various parts of his body, like. But it's like super instinctive, like instinctual. Like he's not even. I wouldn't call him a guy who like phones stuff in. Like he's just like that needs to blow up because I wanted to blow up, so let's blow it up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I've now talked way longer than I ever should. So what was the
next one?
What is the best book you've read recently?
There's a book called Becoming. I think it's called Becoming Steve Jobs. It is the Steve Jobs biography is okay. But it really represents him as this caricature that the media all like believes he is, and like that sounds really paranoid. But this one was written by 2 people who were very close to Steve, and who and they actually got really great interviews and talked to a lot of people that were that were like part of Steve's life and close to Steve Jobs, and it's all about basically like that transformation he went through after he was fired from Apple and before he came back, and it's just. It dives into like this whole layer that he kept totally private, like how important his family really was to him, and like it shows a much more complicated, like complex, and relatable, at least for me, picture of this person who, I mean, a lot of people greatly admire, I greatly admire, but who has this like dark side that everyone loves to talk about. But this book, it presents like that dark side, but also like. Everything else that like you read, you think like he's a human being. There's got to be this stuff, and it's there.
Right.
And so it paints a much more complex picture. And I loved it. I actually read it twice because I'm a total nerd, but that's good. And and I read another book, but we don't have time, so that's it.
All right, really quickly, we end each episode by saying what we learned. So Joey, what did you learn this week?
I learned though a bit offensive. I think that stereotyping and labeling people is a very efficient and effective way of getting someone to dance with you and eventually go steady.
Dang. Claire?
I learned always know at least 4 pieces of information about your future SO.
At the very least.
At the very least, yeah.
I learned that Perry's going to go places.
Yes, man.
And I learned never trust Ricky.
All right.
Okay. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for listening. Yeah,
Hey, thanks for being
Thank
on
you
the show.
so much.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that was great.
If you all want to send in advice questions for next week, email us at boardpodcast.com. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, interact with us. Ooh, we never did shout outs. This is the first week we didn't do that.
Yeah, you can put it in there somewhere.
Yeah, thank you, Ben Worley, for doing all of our music, Jay Griffith, Logan Rose for doing our logo, Kevin Banks for doing our photos, and of course Lonnie Wilson for making us sound real good.
Real good.
Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.